Hi there, on this webinar on self-healing, we're going to be looking at the mastery grid. So here's the mastery grid here. So the issues are control and no control, and action and no action. The thing about any illness or any emotional struggle is we wake up each day with very little energy. So say for instance if we had a glass and we've only got half the glass in terms of energy. Because of that, we need to be really careful on where we spend our energy. So if you can think of a situation in your life where it's within your control and you've taken action. So for instance, you may have a goal of walking. Perhaps it's just walking around the block or going for a short walk. So that's an example of mastery. So it's within your control and you've taken action. So that's an example of mastery. So then there's situations in life, it's within our control, but we don't take action. So those are often kind of the shoulds in our mind. Like I should go for a walk, or I should make myself a really nutritious lunch, and you don't. And sometimes we just don't follow through, and we might just watch 4 or 5 hours of television instead. So that's an example of giving up. And we know we're giving up because we feel the drain on our energy. So for instance, you might feel drained. You might feel fatigued. And you just might feel like you've sort of lost your momentum. So that's an example of when it's within our power, but we don't follow through. So then there are examples in life where we take action, but it's outside of our control. So a situation might be we're trying to help someone who's not ready to receive our help. Or we try and do something that's actually outside of our limitation. And that is called ceaselessly striving. And we know we're ceaselessly striving if some of the feelings we're feeling are frustration, anger, quite often out of control, and just a sense of being defeated. So then there's another part of the mastery grid, and that is where we know it's outside of our control and we take no action. So it's a very kind of clear decision that we make. And that's an example of letting go. And we know we're letting go quite often when sadness and grief comes up. So that's an example emotionally where we know we're letting go. So essentially with the mastery grid, it really educates us to spend our energy on the areas that are going to boost us and also consciously let go of those areas that we don't have control. So we want to be doing more of these two and recognize when we get into giving up or ceaselessly striving. And this is all about conserving our energy, so the energy that we do have, we are making even the smallest piece of progress. So I hope you found this webinar helpful today. Thanks very much.